Imagine a world bathed in moonlight and starlight, a world cloaked in shadows and mystery, where the night sky is a canvas of twinkling stars. What if the light bulb, that beacon of human ingenuity, had never been screwed into existence? How would our lives be different? Our world would be a vastly different place, a place where darkness reigned supreme and the night held sway. The absence of artificial light would change everything. Let's journey into this world. A world where the sun dictates our days and the absence of electric light shapes our lives. The rhythm of life would be slower, more attuned to the natural cycles. It's hard to imagine a world without that familiar flick of a switch, the instant illumination that chases away the darkness. But in this alternate reality, darkness would be an ever-present companion. Yet in this alternate reality, the night would be a constant companion, a presence felt in every aspect of human existence. The stars and the moon would be our guiding lights. From the way we work to the way we interact, our lives would be governed by the rhythms of the natural world. Nighttime activities would be limited, and social gatherings would take on a different hue. The absence of artificial light would be particularly noticeable in our homes. Rooms would be dim, and our evenings would be spent in a softer, more intimate glow. Imagine cozy cottages lit by the warm glow of fireplaces, the flickering flames casting dancing shadows on the walls. The hearth would be the heart of the home. Candles would be precious commodities, their soft light illuminating books and conversations. Every flicker of a flame would be cherished, a reminder of the delicate balance between light and dark. Without the light bulb, our lives would be ruled by the rising and setting of the sun, just as they were for countless generations before us. We would wake with the first rays of dawn, our bodies attuned to the natural rhythms of day and night, feeling the gentle nudge of the morning light. Our days would be spent in a flurry of activity, making the most of the daylight hours, bustling with energy and purpose as we worked and played under the sun. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the land, we would prepare for the coming darkness, winding down our activities and readying ourselves for the night. Chores would be completed, stories would be shared, and families would gather around the hearth, their faces illuminated by firelight, creating a sense of warmth and togetherness. The night would be a time for rest and reflection, a time for dreams to take flight, as the world outside grew quiet and still. This reliance on natural light would fundamentally change the pace of life, slowing it down and making it more harmonious with the environment. We would live more in the moment, savoring the daylight hours and finding solace in the stillness of the night, appreciating the simple pleasures of each passing day. Our connection to the natural world would be stronger than ever before, grounding us in a rhythm that has been lost in the modern age. Imagine cities without their dazzling neon signs, without the streetlights that pierce the darkness. Picture instead cities cloaked in shadows, where gaslights cast an eerie glow and the stars are visible in the night sky. The absence of electric light would transform urban landscapes, creating a sense of mystery and intrigue. Buildings would be designed differently, with larger windows to maximize natural light during the day. Skylights would become commonplace, allowing sunlight to filter into homes and businesses. The streets would be a labyrinth of shadows and light, a playground for the imagination. The social fabric of cities would also be different. Without the distractions of modern life, people would be more likely to interact with their neighbors. Street musicians would fill the air with music, their melodies echoing through the gaslit streets. Cities would have a different kind of energy, a slower, more deliberate pace. In a world without light bulbs, candles would be more than just a source of illumination. They would be symbols of hope, warmth, and human connection. Imagine entire industries devoted to the craft of candle making, with skilled artisans crafting intricate designs and experimenting with scents and colors. Homes would be adorned with candles of all shapes and sizes, each one casting its own unique glow. Special occasions would be marked by the lighting of elaborate candelabras, their flames illuminating the faces of loved ones. The simple act of lighting a candle would become a ritual, a way to chase away the darkness and create a sense of intimacy. Candles would also play an important role in religious and spiritual practices. Places of worship would be illuminated by thousands of flickering flames, creating an ethereal and awe-inspiring atmosphere. The soft glow of candlelight would enhance the sense of peace and contemplation. Section 5. Fireflies in a jar, nature's tiny lanterns. Without artificial light to outshine them, the stars would reclaim their rightful place as the celestial tapestry of the night sky. Imagine gazing up at a sky ablaze with stars, their twinkling light a source of wonder and inspiration. People would become amateur astronomers, charting the movements of the constellations and sharing stories about the myths and legends associated with them. But the stars wouldn't be the only source of natural light. In this world, people would turn to bioluminescent organisms like fireflies to provide illumination. Imagine children chasing after fireflies on warm summer evenings, collecting them in jars to create their own miniature lanterns. The use of bioluminescence would extend beyond simple entertainment. Scientists and inventors would explore ways to harness the power of these organisms to create sustainable and eco-friendly sources of light. Section 6. The power of imagination. The absence of light bulbs would undoubtedly spark human ingenuity in other ways. Without the ability to simply switch on the light, people would be forced to find alternative solutions to illuminate their world. This need would lead to the development of new technologies and innovations. Perhaps we would see the rise of intricate mirror systems designed to reflect and amplify existing sources of light, like sunlight or firelight. Or maybe we would develop advanced forms of candle power with elaborate lanterns and reflectors that could illuminate entire rooms. The possibilities are limited only by our imagination. This world without light bulbs would be a world where creativity and resourcefulness are highly valued. It would be a world where people are constantly seeking new and innovative ways to overcome the challenges presented by the absence of electric light. Section 7. A world more connected to nature. Without the distractions of modern life, people in this alternate reality would be more in tune with the natural world. They would live their lives according to the rhythms of nature, waking with the sun and sleeping with the stars. This close relationship with nature would foster a deep respect for the environment. Imagine a world where people are more aware of the phases of the moon, the changing seasons, and the behavior of animals. This knowledge would be passed down from generation to generation, ensuring that people live in harmony with their surroundings. This connection to nature would extend beyond practical matters. It would also shape their art, music, and literature. Imagine paintings that capture the ethereal beauty of a moonlit landscape, or poems that celebrate the magic of a starry night. Section 8. The night sky, a breathtaking spectacle. One of the most striking differences in this world without light bulbs would be the clarity of the night sky. Without light pollution from cities and towns, the stars would be visible in their full glory, a breathtaking spectacle that would inspire awe and wonder. Astronomy would become a popular pastime, with people of all ages gazing up at the stars and trying to identify constellations. Children would grow up with a deep understanding of the cosmos, their imaginations fueled by the mysteries of the universe. The night sky would become a source of endless fascination, a reminder of the vastness of space and the wonders that lie beyond our planet. It would be a constant source of inspiration for artists, poets, and dreamers. Section 9. Embracing the darkness, celebrating the light. In a world without light bulbs, darkness would not be something to be feared, but rather an integral part of life. The night would envelop us in its serene embrace, offering a different kind of beauty that we often overlook in our brightly lit lives. It would be a time for rest and reflection, for connecting with loved ones, and for letting our imaginations run wild. Conversations would deepen, stories would be shared, and the bond between people would grow stronger in the absence of distractions. People would learn to appreciate the beauty and tranquility of the night. The stars would become our guides, and the moon our companion, illuminating our paths with their gentle light. The absence of electric light would also make us appreciate the light all the more. Each sunrise would be a celebration, a reminder of the new day and the opportunities it brings. The first rays of dawn breaking through the darkness, the warm glow of a fire providing comfort and warmth, the soft light of a candle, These would all become precious and valued sources of illumination. Each flicker of light would hold a special significance, a beacon in the darkness. We would learn to be more mindful of our energy consumption, appreciating the light when it is available and embracing the darkness when it is not. This mindfulness would extend to other areas of our lives, fostering a greater sense of gratitude and conservation. Living in a world without light bulbs would be a unique and challenging experience. It would push us to adapt, to find new ways to navigate and thrive in the dark. It would be a world where we would have to adapt to a different pace of life, rely on our ingenuity, and deepen our connection to the natural world. Lanterns and other simple light sources would become essential tools, guiding us through our daily activities. But it would also be a world full of wonder, beauty, and a renewed appreciation for the simple things in life. The natural beauty around us would become more pronounced, and we would find joy in the small, everyday moments. It would be a world where, despite the absence of electric light, the human spirit would continue to shine brightly. Our resilience and creativity would light up the darkest nights, proving that even in the absence of modern conveniences, we can find ways to thrive and celebrate life.